Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two running backs will take the field today in hopes of leading their team to victory. It's the Browns going up against the Patriots. Now we'll take you out to First Energy Stadium for this matchup.
The Browns are back deep, waiting for the kick return. The Patriots ready here for the kickoff. No return here as he takes a knee in the end zone. So the rookie quarterback, it's not his first time onto the field, but still getting his feet wet in the NFL.
Yeah, you know, Jim, and every week it just gets a little easier, better when you walk out there. You can settle those nerves down faster each game you play. So it's going to be fun to see how he does here today.
This is a collection of wide receivers that could dictate this game today. They must find a way to create separation for their quarterback.
Let's go! Brad, 30 yards!
2nd and 12 to the ground. They are in the backfield in a hurry and will bring him down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Taking a look at the linebackers. They're young, they're unheralded, but they do know how to make plays.
Let's go! Brad, 30 yards!
From the shotgun. And he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense.
Really good job by the defensive coordinator. Good time to call that blitz. Catches the offense by surprise, and they just outnumber them, and they get to the quarterback, and they take him down.
This punt will be returned. Breaks free. Gains 13. So the rookie quarterback will take the field, trying to improve week by week.
Well, he's getting some experience. It's not a lot, but it's enough to help him feel more comfortable and I think play better. He should do well here today.
Gains 19.
The offense has done a good job. They're now down inside the 20, but here's where it gets tough because your plays are limited because the field has been shrunk.
1st and goal. It's out of the pocket. Takes it across. It is a touchdown.
Touchdown, New England.
Anytime the offense is near the goal line, you got to be alert for the quarterback moving and trying to run with the football. Nobody on the defense is watching the quarterback, and he just scrambles in easily for the touchdown.
It's 1st down as they head to the line. Wide receivers are bunched up.
Get ready!
From the gun. And he's thrown to the ground.
Number 36.
Jim, you can't tell the difference between the quarterback and the center. They're both retreating about as fast as you can go. That time the center gets run over, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
Offense lines up here. Fullback takes the handoff. They bring him to the turf. This defense is ready to pounce here early in this game as a 3rd and long play is coming up.
They sure are. There's no doubt about that. They got themselves in a good situation here. If I'm the quarterback now, 3rd and long, I would be very cautious and conservative.
Takes it out of the eye. They bring him down, and the offense fails to pick up a 1st down on 3 plays.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up 1st downs in these type of situations.
He wants to return this one. In stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Patriots.
When you play special teams in the NFL, it's all about hustle. The punt team showed none of it. That's why they gave up that punt return for a touchdown.
And it's a fake. Got the touchdown, got the two-point conversion. People love to go for two in this game, don't they?
Well, they do, and you know what? Now I guess you and I just can't sit here and blast the coach for a bad decision. When you pick up the 2 points, you can't complain about what they're trying to do.
That's a touchback. The ball will be spotted at the 20.
Kickoff down for touchback.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. The Browns lined up in the pistol. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Number 61 makes the sack.
Well, I don't know who made the mistake that time, the quarterback or the running backs. They go out and... pass. The blitz comes by the defense. Not enough blockers on the offensive side, and the defense wins out, and they take the QB down.
The Browns come out in the pistol. They'll run it here. A tackle behind the line.
Well, these plays do look ugly when they don't work. It's second down, and you run the running play, hoping to pick up a few yards to make third down easier. But when you lose yards like this, third long, tough to do.
Tight end in motion. He'll take the snap from the gun, and he's going to be dropped for the sack. That's going to bring up fourth down after just a 3-play series.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
Stacked up at that point.
Very lucky that time on that punt return. The coverage was outstanding, and the returner's just lucky he didn't fumble the football.
Get right. First and goal. He's looking to the right here on this throw. The defense doubled up on that one. This offensive line today will be leaned on to protect their quarterback as well as opening up some running lanes. And now he'll take off. End zone bound, and he's got the touchdown.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Good job that time by the defense. They cover the receivers. Nobody's open, but who's watching the quarterback? Nobody. Good scramble for the touchdown by the QB.
And the extra point is good. The Patriots going to be kicking it away now. Their offense took control with a very good starting field position following the very poor punt. And they made sure not to squander that opportunity and put points on the board. Exactly what you have to do in those situations. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. They face first down. Tight ends in motion here.
38.
Gets the handle here. Nowhere to go, as this will be a loss of 3.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Second and 13. Here's the handoff. They deck him in the backfield.
This defense, what a good job that time swarming the offense. And they stopped the run and caused them to lose a couple yards. Now you have third and long. Let those pass rushers go and see if you can make a big play.
Let's go.
Third and a long way to go. And he's going to be dumped. And that's a 3 and out.
And that's an aggressive play by the defense. That's risk reward. The reward, of course, is sacking the quarterback like they did. Well, the risk is if you don't get there, you could give up a big play.
That brings the play to an end.
Return the play. No gain on the play.
First down coming up. Nickel formation here for the defense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Makes touchdown. They're just running it up.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Keep being aggressive on the offensive side. That's what they did that time. That's why they scored. They kept going after it.
Makes the PAT. The Patriots now about to kick off as the offense just took advantage of a very poor punt, took the short field to their advantage, and was able to put points on the board. And a flag comes out.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The kicker just couldn't keep it in bounds there. First down, offense readying for the snap. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 5 times today. Really been beat up.
Got to give the defense some credit. On first down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Second down.
Get ready.
And he's forced to the ground.
There's nothing worse to a quarterback than having an offensive lineman getting driven back in his way. That time the right side of the line collapses, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
Let's go.
The Browns will take the snap from the 40. And he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense.
Well, that's the quarterback's fault. My gosh. The safety, that's who he is supposed to look at all times when he's under center and when he drops back. He takes his eyes off of him, and what happens? Well, he gets sacked.
He's taken down at the 35. We've got a player down, so we'll step aside and be back in just a moment. Real good field position here to start this series. The Patriots with an empty backfield look here. From the gun. Takes off with it. He's got a wide open alley. Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
Touchdown, New England.
Well, the defense does a good job. They get the quarterback to scramble out of the pocket. Then they forget to keep their eyes on it. They all try to cover receivers. The quarterback, what a job, takes off down the field and scores.
Put an additional 2 points on the board as they convert. They line up here for the onside kick. They want that football back. There's a flag out. They have the ball back, and the play's continuing.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Well, the flag is out. That football did not travel 10 yards on the onside kick, and the officials saw it. An extra tight end on the field for this one. The Browns will take the snap from the 35. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
After running it, it's second down.
Get ready.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. They have this one covered up, and it's going to set them back for a loss.
Number 7. Situations like this, you think you're making the right call. You're going to run the football on second down so you can get in a good situation for third. And no, what happens? You lose a couple yards, and now you're in a tough third and long.
And he's going to be dropped for the sack, and they're going to be punting after a short series. They're in punting formation. Got a big lane. Going to take it the distance. The 20. The 10. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Anytime you see a punt return for a touchdown, when you watch the replay like this, look at the blocks he got down the field, and this guy can run. Give him an opportunity, he'll take advantage of it.
Has his target. And so they convert it here on the two-point try.
The two-point conversion is good.
The Browns are back deep, ready to return. This kick will stay on the ground, avoiding a big return. Brought down at the 38. First down on the way. They send the tight end in motion. Dropping back 3. The defense gets the sack.
Number 57
Good job that time by the defense. They catch the offense off guard, and they send more guys than the offensive line can block. When you're outnumbered, it's up to the quarterback to get rid of the football. He does it, and he takes the sack.
The Browns have it at the 34. Looks but can't connect on the short throw.
Got to give the secondary credit. This passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Get ready.
The Browns have it at the 34. And they bring down the quarterback, and it's a 3-and-out for the offense.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
They're set to punt it away now. Brought down at the 32.
No gain.
They come to the line of scrimmage and an excellent starting point. From the shotgun. Sticks to his hands. And they score again here to pad the lead.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Terrible job by the defense. Lack of hustle, bad tackling, you name it. They allowed the short throw and catch to go all the way down the field for a score.
So, put down a touchdown and a two-point conversion on that occasion.
Yeah, good job by the offense. He executed the play perfectly, and they got in the end zone. Like you said, he got that 2 points.
He'll have a chance to take off. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. First down here.
Let's go. Red 30 yards.
Play fake. Looking across the middle and looking underneath. This will go incomplete.
Can't complete with the pass.
Second down now. Wide receivers stacked up on this play.
Get ready. Wide 88.
Drop back, shotgun formation. And he's taken down.
Well, that time the quarterback didn't hold the football. The left side of the line they just collapse. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
It's third down coming up. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Let's go. Red 30 yards.
Takes it from the gun. Looking to the right side and throwing. On the money. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out. The Browns will have to punt the football. The Browns get to it first and will down the punt.
Punt down at the 40-yard line.
What a place to start for the offense.
Let's go.
First and 10. Gets away from the pressure. Almost intercepted that time. As we get a look at the defensive starters, these linebackers will be counted on today to make plays in the running and passing games.
Let's go.
Second down and 10. Looking to go deep. Wow, what a catch. Well, I tell you, it's getting ugly out here.
Touchdown.
How about this gift? A wide open receiver down the field. The quarterback, good job of finding him. He throws it down there, and he gets the easy touchdown.
The Patriots line up now for the point after. How much does this sting? They get the touchdown, but Phil, they fail to get the 2.
Jim, I think it takes a lot away from the football team. It was a terrible decision. Now we'll find out if that 1 point comes back to haunt them.
There's going to be an injury timeout here. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. And no return as this goes for a touchback. First down here.
Get ready. Wide 88.
Handoff made. Dropped for a loss on that tackle.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Let's go.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw.
That was excellent man-to-man coverage that time. When you want to shut down a receiver, really the only way to do it is to man up and play him one-on-one.
Split backfield here.
Let's go. Red 38.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. And they sack the quarterback. And that's a quick series, a 3 and out.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
The tackle is made.
Well, once again, the offense is in the red zone. They got a big lead. I think it's up to this defense finally show a little toughness and try to stop them for once.
Get ready.
First and 10. Keeps it here. The margin is increased with another touchdown.
Patriots.
Never be satisfied in the NFL. Players are just too good. So when you get a chance to score, even though you're leading, take advantage of it. Awesome job by the coordinator on those play calls.
We have a review coming from the booth. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
The ruling on the field stands.
So that review came from upstairs. They're just doing their due diligence. That play on the field will stand. It was the right call in the first place.
Tim, when you look at the situation right here, you have a big lead. You're down near the goal line ready to score. And what you do to be a good sport, you just line up, you try to score.
So from 2 yards out, they get it across and secure 2 extra points. The Browns are back deep, ready to return. There's a flag right there.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The kick goes out of bounds, and that's why the flag came out.
Everything was lined up to make this work. And what do? You kick it out of bounds. Just a mistake you can't make.
Nickel formation for the defense here. Ball is out, and the defense has it. Good piece of tackling.
Well, the one thing we know about the NFL, when you have the football in your hands, they are going to attack it. You got to know that as a ball carrier, protect it a lot better.
From the gun. Now on the move.
Once again, this offense in the red zone. This defense has been awful all day long. Can they bow their necks a little and show a little toughness and maybe stop them this time?
The defense comes out in the nickel. They come to the line, and it's first down. 2 tight ends on the field here. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Game's 11. A player is down on the field, and the training staff comes out, and we'll step aside for just a moment. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. The Patriots lined up. Everybody split out wide. Out of the shotgun. No stopping them now. That's a touchdown.
Touchdown, New England.
You know, if you're a defensive player and you're covering a receiver down here on 1st and goal, you don't have to cover that much area. That's a terrible job by the defense giving up that touchdown pass.
You talk about momentum. That turns into an 8-point trip, the touchdown and the 2.
This offense and the head coach and the offensive coordinator, they're all aggressive. So, hey, well, it's not good enough just to get a touchdown. They want to get that extra point or 2 points. Nice job that time.
And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19.
Return 9 yards. Number 95 on the return.
The Browns come onto the field now for this next series. Offense lines up here.
95.
First down at the 19. They'll go ground. Nice tackle. Right now, this is a team that trails. And they know that they have nothing if they don't have a rushing attack. The numbers are just dreadful. And they're going to have to get a spark from the rushing attack the rest of the way if they're going to get back into it.
We talk so much about throwing the football, scoring, doing all these things that are pretty for the fans, and we all want to see it. But the NFL always comes down, who is the most physical is the one that wins the game, and they're not being physical enough on the offensive side.
Now looking at 3rd down.
Let's go.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Can't find a mark, and this is going to bring up 4th down. Short series this time for the offense.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
stop.
This offense has been moving the football all day long. Once again in the red zone, they have a big lead. What will they do? I think they'll just try to run it in from here.
First down at the 15. Catch made. The blowout continues. Another touchdown. And again with that touchdown on their latest drive, we have a quarterback zeroing in on the single game pass touchdown record.
Wow, I like his chances of getting it, don't you?
Got the touchdown, got the two-point conversion. People love to go for two in this game, don't they?
Well, they do, and you know what? Now I guess you and I just can't sit here and blast the coach for a bad decision. When you pick up the 2 points, you can't complain about what they're trying to do.
And a touchback here. We'll bring the ball out to the 20.
They'll start the drive at the 20.
The Browns getting ready now to start their drive.
Get ready. Blue 95.
First down at the 20. Handoff out of the eye.
Good job, D. Good job. That's where you slide the ball.
Number 7, the ball carrier. No gain on the play.
That leads us to second down. Nickel formation here for the defense.
Red 38. Red 38.
Snap it out of the gun. The defense gets a sack.
That's what you call pressure.
15.
When everything around the quarterback, they're all at his feet. The offensive linemen are around him. He sees the arms of the defensive linemen all reaching for him. There's nothing he can do but fall to the ground.
Offense lines up here.
Well, let's go. Z.
They'll go shotgun here. Coughed up the football. Oh, they cough up the football and the defense. Another touchdown to increase the lead.
That's a terrible job by the offense. They just give the ball up. Well, the defense says, hey, we'll take it. And look at that, to take it all the way back for the score.
Put an additional 2 points on the board as they convert. Patriots now getting ready to kick it away. Got a flag.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Nothing a coach hates more than giving them great field position with a kick out of bounds. The Browns will come out in the pistol.
Let's go. Red 38.
The Browns will take the snap from the 40. Thrown incomplete.
Number 61 can't complete the pass.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down.
Let's go.
Double tight end formation. And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time.
This defense can pressure the quarterback. There's no doubt about it. They did this time, and it results in another incompletion.
The Browns will take the snap from the 40. The pass falls incomplete, and they fail to pick up a first down on this series.
Well, he dropped the football. There's no doubt why he dropped it. You have to look it in.
The punter awaits the snap. Picked up a couple that time.
Well, the best thing we can say about that punt return, well, he didn't fumble the football.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Good defense to deflect the pass and force the incompletion.
That is so tough to do, to be that close to these receivers and deflect the pass without getting a penalty. Good job.
Let's go.
Out of the gun. Scrambling out of the pocket. He's into the open. He'll be taken down about 3 yards short of the first. These rushing numbers stand out because it's not coming from a running back. It's the quarterback, Phil.
Defense has got to be ready. Remember, these quarterbacks who are running the football, they have been running it since youth football, high school, all through college. They're very good at it, and they do it well.
Into the open. Still on his feet.
Well, once again, the offense is in the red zone. They got a big lead. I think it's up to this defense. Finally show a little toughness and try to stop them for once.
It's first down as they head to the line. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Running away from the pressure. Touchdown. They're just running it up. Touchdown, Phil. This quarterback is in the midst of a special, historic game.
Well, Jim, we've just seen him tie the record for the most touchdown passes in a game. Now, the way they're going, he is really playing incredible. That's the only thing you can say. They're moving the football well. This record absolutely is in jeopardy.
And they're going to try the fake. And so they convert it here on the two-point try.
The two-point conversion is good.